Hello there guys, welcome to Dino's World. Well, finally we have the MT-03, the biggest, most awaited launch of the year, the 03 brothers you can say, 300cc twins, the R3 as well as the MT-03. Finally they've been announced and they've been launched here in Indian market. Now are they coming via the CKD route or the CBU route? What is the price and what are the features and the specs that you can expect here for the Indian market? You're going to find out all the answers to that is coming, because this is the production spec variant that is going to be delivered to all you valuable customers or Yamaha fanboys out there, which includes me. So let's not waste any more time. Let's turn around. Let's start with the design. The design is reminiscent of the MT-03 to some extent, you can say. You have the DRLs, the eyes of the beast. You have multi-functional bifunctional LED headlamp for projector for high beam as well as low beam, and the front face has the face of a kind of a robotic beast, and then you have chiseled muscular shoulders, 14-liter tank to offer good tank range. The highlight however has to be the 780 seat height, which allows even shorter riders to enjoy this muscular beast to their heart's content. The ground clearance is decent enough at 160 so it does not bother you while you're crossing speed breakers. Then the wheels have been colored in blue, and this is kind of a nardo gray color which looks nice and premium. Here is the radiator, and the star of the show has to be the 321cc power plant, the parallel twin tried and tested unit, which I have had the honor of owning in the past, and this one puts out the same power and torque, 42 PS, 29.6 Newton meters of max torque, 6-speed gearbox, and it is a no nonsense machine. It is a rev me harder machine, rev me harder, push me further kind of a machine, because the more you rev it, the more it comes alive, the more it feels at home. So this is the speedo console of the MT-03. It's a plain Jane LCD unit with all the necessary info. You have the rev counter, the gear position indicator, the speedo, the fuel gauge, the coolant temperature, the clock, and other relevant information. And the handlebar is very well positioned such that you can feel comfortable riding it through the city streets as well. And overall fit and finish of the panels and the overall build quality looks top notch, because it is a CBU at the end of it all. Also, talking about the relevant features that matter, the most important feature has to be the USD forks, because they really do a world of difference while you're there at a atmosphere like this one, because at a racetrack USD forks really help you attack the corners far more easily. Means the corner entry, corner exit is far more easy, allowing you to maintain the racing line through the corner without you having to bounce around because of the softer setting. So it is not too rigid either, so it is perfectly balanced, you can say. You have a diamond frame. It offers superb high-speed stability. I managed to touch around 160, and here you have the R15 owners, the track day for the Yamaha R15 owners. So it's a big initiative that they are allowing R15 owners to ride here at the BIC or the MotoGP track. And then talking about the seating comfort, yes, you have good quality foam, adequate amount of space to move around. Easily accessible seat, lot of space here, but not recommended or not so much friendly for ladies is what I feel. It could have been slightly lower set. And tank, as I told you, is a 14-liter tank. Tires are another major drawback, you can say. See, for regular usage and for day-to-day usage, for weekend rides, I think this is more than sufficient. But when you are on a racetrack and you want to push the vehicle to its limits, that is where these fall short. That is where tires like Metzeler really come into play. And last time around they had Metzellers on offer. How I wish they had retained the same Metzellers this time around. So this is kind of a downside to it, that they are offering only Dunlop tires, which do not do justice to the kind of chassis and riding dynamics that this vehicle has on offer. And in terms of braking, it has dual channel ABS. You have twin disc setup front and rear, and overall I feel the braking is decent enough. On the MT it felt a little spongy, but I can give it the benefit of doubt because a brand new motorcycle, maybe the bedding in wasn't done, and I was in the second batch. It was way too early so you can give it the benefit of the doubt. But as I was riding the MT, man, it was absolutely, you know, I was absolutely elated. I was left for words. I mean, I was left speechless. It was so good in terms of every aspect. I mean, be it the refinement, be it the ride friendliness. I mean, the way you want it to sway with you, it just sways and moves with you the way you want it. And that is when the rider starts enjoying the company of a motorcycle. Especially they've kept it very raw and pure without too much of electronic intervention. I think that's the reason why, because that they wanted the rider to tame the machine, and it's like you're taming a horse, a black beauty, a stallion. So you never know, but it is one of the most satisfying riding experience that you can get in the 300cc segment, and especially in the naked bike segment or street fighter segment. This has to be a benchmark in terms of riding pleasure. I mean, it is really right up there with the best of the best in terms of handling, in terms of straight line stability, in terms of comfort, in terms of versatility and the do-it-all capability of the machine. And talking about the ride feel, yeah, as I keep saying, the more you push it, the more the bike comes alive and more it feels at home. And especially straight line stability as well as cornering stability. Usually when you have good straight line stability, the cornering takes a hit. When you have good cornering capabilities, the straight line stability takes a hit. But that is not the case. It is well balanced. It is lighter than the R3 by maybe 2 kilos, but still that lightweight, weight advantage is clearly apparent when you ring the throttle wide open and the beast lurking underneath comes alive. And boy, it is on a song when you open the throttle wide open. So overall, I feel I really had a good time riding this and reviewing this here at BSE. Thanks to Yamaha Motor India for inviting me over. But more than that, you ride this bike, you test ride it, tell me how you feel and what is your initial impression. And yes, the price is not yet announced. It will be announced in half an hour's time and will be updated in the comment section as well as the description portion. So what should be, is it the ideal pricing? Would you choose this over the Aprilia, or is it the other way around? Feel free to comment below, and also the reason for the same. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. God bless. Ride safe.